What is up? Your host Tyler is back with another 2006 year in review continues with No Way Out. A very off and off pay per view. Some people love it, some people hate it. I personally thought, well, not many people hate it, but this pay per view was very, very good. What is it with these SmackDown pay per views from 2005 to this show? I mean, the SmackDown reviews I did, besides Grand American Match 2005, were good. No Way Out 2005 was good. Judgment Day 2005 was good. No Mercy 2005 was good. Armageddon 2005 was good. No Way Out 2006 was good. But there's one thing I did not like. But anyways. February 19th, a SmackDown brand pay-per-view. Obviously, I love these type of brands. I love when they do the brand pay-per-views. I hate today they don't do it anymore. But anyways, at the first Maryland Arena, what's it called, the Baltimore Arena in Baltimore, Maryland? But anyways, this was a good show. Yeah, this was better than New Year's Revolution 2006. Oh no, it wasn't a bad show like 05 is, but let's get on to it. We started with Ray Helms defeating Brian Drake, Funaki, Kid Cash, Nutio, Paul London, Psychosis, Skydiving, Super Crazy in the Cruiserweight Open match for the Cruiserweight title. It's not as good as the 05 Cruiserweight match, but it's one fall basically, but yeah. 7, I guess. No, 6 actually. Anyway, family comes out with Crystal, Bobby Lashley's, I guess, wife. Then Lashley comes and then JBL comes in, which we get the next match. JBL defeats Bobby Lashley. And this was the end of Lashley's streak. I don't know why JBL couldn't beat the Boogeyman last month at the Royal Rumble, but he could beat Lashley here. Whatever. I think the family's interference. JBL had a bloody eye. 4. Anyways, Matt Hardy and Tatanka defeats Eminem and non-time match. Unfortunately, the DVD I got said, hold on, I think it's on the insert. Yeah, it says for the tag titles, but it was not a tag title match. Also, Petito was here saying when I get back, when my injuries are healed up, I guess he's coming back for his Pro Heavyweight Champion, which we'll get to when I get to the Summer 06. Probably the worst match on the card 3. But not this match. Chris Benoit defeats Booker T. I mean, yeah. To capture the United title. Now, I don't have it. Anyways, they did the best of 7 series, which Booker T was have to have Randy Orton do it for him because he was injured. And he owes Randy Orton a favor, which is kind of hilarious. They didn't know what's going to happen between them. Benoit won the match. A fatal 4-way match to get this opportunity, and then Chris Benoit calls Booker T a coward, and then Sharmell slaps Benoit in the face, and then this was fucking intense as hell. Booker T and Chris Benoit have great chemistry together in either WCW or WWE. This is probably their best match since then they're behind their, I think it's their Springsteen P98 match. But I give this the best match on the show. Well, the 2 best matches on the show. 9 out of 10. Freaking amazing, and then why my overall rating will be. Chris Benoit makes Booker T tap out to the crossface, which is better than Daniel Bryan's crippler crossface. 9 out of 10. Next up, Randy Orton defeats Rey Mysterio for Mysterio's opportunity for the World Heavyweight Championship. Let me tell you how this came about. The February 3rd, 2006 SmackDown when he said, Ray, you're looking up in towards the heaven like you're looking at A. Let me tell you something, bro. A in heaven, A's down there. In hell! I already went on this on my top 30 worst rivalries. It's on that list, so. Anyways, the other main match on the card for was Randy Orton versus Rey Mysterio for Mysterio's World Championship match at WrestleMania 22. Their match stemmed from the Royal Rumble, the pay-per-view 3 weeks prior to No Way Out. At the Royal Rumble, Rey Mysterio won the 2006 Royal Rumble match and a World Championship match at WrestleMania 22, last time Randy Orton. On the February 3rd episode of SmackDown, Orton claims that there's no way he could beat him in a normal match and that he won the match because some different intervened. Orton challenged Mysterio to a match at No Way Out for his title match at WrestleMania 22 and claims Aero was not in heaven but in hell. Why? But anyways. Later that night, Orton, along with Mark Henry, defeats Mysterio and Kurt Angle. Midway through the match, the Fari confronts Angle and chases outside the ring, leading into Henry leaving Mysterio and Orton on their own. Orton gained a pinfall after sitting on Mysterio. After the match, Orton claims that Mysterio had much chance defeating him. As Guerrero did coming back to life, Mysterio reported by accepting Orton's challenge on the behalf of Guerrero. The next week on SmackDown, Orton set the record straight about the comments he made about Eddie Guerrero backstage, and he said only made the comments to get inside Mysterio's head. And that he did. Not knew of care if Guerrero was in hell. Orton later entered the arena in a lowrider to further explain his actions and reads the explanation from Guerrero's book, Gene Depp Stealing Life, the Eddie Guerrero story. But Rey Mysterio attacked him, drop kick his head into a steel post on the February 17th episode of SmackDown. Mysterio faced up against Sylvan, which Mysterio won after a West Coast pop. After the match, Orton came out and said Mysterio, whatever, would never main event WrestleMania. He's kind of right on sleep, but anyways, he will never become world champion. Spoiler, he'll win at WrestleMania. And that he claims never beat him. All I gotta say is, Orton wins, which was the wrong move. They should have Mysterio win. They should have. Yeah. And Randy Orton screaming, I'm going to WrestleMania! I'm going to WrestleMania! And Mysterio thinking he let Eddie down. Yeah, Orton will cheat to win. I get a 6. I don't know. I like the storyline between Mysterio and Orton. Anyways, the main event, Kurt Angle defeats the Undertaker to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. And let me tell you what the storyline is. The main feud heading into No Way Out was between Kurt Angle and the Undertaker, with the two battling over the World Heavyweight Championship. At the previous pay-per-view Royal Rumble, Angle defeated Mark Henry to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Within the match over the match was over and the pay-per-view went off the air, the Undertaker came out and issued a challenge to Angle for the World Heavyweight Championship on the February 3rd episode of SmackDown. Angle accept his offer, and the match at No Way Out was made official. Then next week on SmackDown, The Undertaker defeated Mark Henry and Eminem along with Daivari, came out to an attack. The Undertaker cost the disqualification. After the match, Eminem, Henry, and Daivari attacked the Undertaker until Angle came out to make the save. SmackDown General Manager Teddy Long made an announcement that Undertaker and Angle will face up against Mark Henry in a 3-on-2 handicap match next week on the February 17th episode of SmackDown. Undertaker and Kurt Angle defeats Eminem and Mark Henry after Angle forced Johnny Nitro to submit in the Angle lock. And he said, I don't have a soul eater, but this match was fucking epic. 9.5 out of 10. This and the United States title match are the best matches. These two, Angle slammed Undertaker through the Spanish Announce table, and he told the manager, I don't want to end in a count out. And Undertaker was going, he got him in the precursor to Hell's Gate, but Angle does a victory roll. 1, 2, 3 Nick Patrick counts, and Angle retains the title. It was a great match, 9.5 out of 10. Rumor has it in 2006, this main event, No Way Out, was supposed to be the match at WrestleMania, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. Undertaker say, I have your number. And then they have the match on SmackDown, which Mark Henry interfered, and that set up their casting match at WrestleMania. But No Way Out 2006, overall, a 7 out of 10. And I have a damn good feeling this could be the best show of 2006. So overall, it gets a 7 out of 10. Coming up next will be Destination X, which aired on my birthday, by the way. And WrestleMania 22. Big time. So much larger than life. Bye.